At the end of the second half, the party had just laid out their plans for liberating a quartet of griffin eggs from a nefarious gang of criminals at the advice, the helpful and fully benevolent advice of Horatio Swan, who's only here to make a little bit of money for everybody. You guys had rested so that you guys could prepare spells, copy spells into your spell book, and devise whatever plans you would like to make this heist go as swimmingly as possible. So that is where we find you now. The next morning, you guys will have opportunities, of course, to ask any questions that you have, and then it'll be time to meet Horatio Swan so that you can go out and lay your ambush. Quigley.
I just really wish we could put up polls on our page so that we could say, vote right now if you think that Horatio is a slime ball or actually very helpful.
Just tell us
a really good place to do that is Reddit.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes,
you can
Reddit.
go to Reddit and start a new subreddit about
I did. I started one today.
Yes.
Or the other day. Yeah.
That was awesome.
And there's also wonderful subreddits started from our fans who are actually looking for more players to play with them.
I saw that. That is fun.
They're reaching out to other stuffers to play Pathfinder. That is so wonderful.
There are actually a lot of online resources. For example, if you guys sitting there, if you're looking for a group to play and you're worried about the fact that some of our fans are spread out around the world, don't worry about that because you can play. There are a ton of resources. Maybe later we'll make a post about the various online resources that you can play across any distance. The internet is a wonderful thing. You guys can play Pathfinder easily across online with each other. So that'd be a great way for you guys to connect.
I just love that our fans want to, they've connected with each other in the chat, they've connected with us.
Cool.
We're creating a tight-knit group of stuffers. And now you can get to play with each other. That would be wonderful.
Yeah, the tight-knit group of stuffers are going to play with each other.
Which is better than playing by themselves. Or with themselves.
Love it.
Wow. We were just talking about Pathfinder, how great they were. Let's get back
took it to that place, so you're the one with the dirty mind, not me.
Is it me?
But
Did I do anything wrong?
But Evil JimJam, aren't you supposed to ask us a question?
Oh.
I think. Am I supposed to say, what do you do?
There it is.
There's the question you need to know. What do you do?
Oh.
Well, of course.
We have to read.
Read the comments.
Exactly.
Of course, yes.
Can I read John Christian's?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because it's one of my favorite holidays. John Christian says, y'all should consider a Halloween-themed episode, maybe a little horror-themed quest and some pumpkin decorations. I agree. I love that.
I would dress up.
We have pumpkins
alternate
back here.
universe?
We can dress up
No.
as our characters.
It's in this universe where death is certain and permanent and real.
Come on.
And then Noah Politi says, such a sweet backstory. And Alexander Beecroft says, I want to read all of Quigley's backstory. So that was very nice. Thank
And
you.
of course, Charles Pryor pointing out some interesting things that you may miss on the set when we're in this wider shot, but when we punch in for our intermissions, as they were, you got to see some of the details back here. So Charles Pryor says, I like the 8-track tape player on the shelf. It's pretty awesome. We got a sweet little set here.
Yeah,
Sometimes
there's a
we
lot
just
of
spend
cool
time just
things.
hanging out in it. That's pretty awesome.
Look at the sword.
When?
And a
Hello?
golf club.
Lyra.
Lyra's
It's been
discovering
here
all these things for the first time, even though she's been here for about 23 weeks.
But honestly,
Well,
I did just notice that snowman up there.
And a unicorn.
And I think I have that exact same snowman.
Do you?
Yours?
Wait, there's some
All right,
Local circus, yours.
shall we continue?
John Reese, time for adventure. Welcome, John.
Yay,
John, of course,
John,
is joining us
thank
once again
you.
from D20 PFSRD.
Cool.
And as we mentioned in the first half of the episode, if you have not gone over to D20PFSRD.com at some point or OpenGamingStore.com, you are just doing everything wrong, friends, because there are so many resources that you can either get for free at D20PFSRD or for just a tiny, insignificant, small amount of monies for yours to be forever at OpenGamingStore.com. So definitely check those out, folks. But let's get into our adventure. We're going to save some of the comments for just a few more moments, and let's just establish where we're at, because I think it's important that I rolled a 24 on my spellcraft to put shield in my book.
You have shield in your book.
Yes, I have shield in my book!
I think it's
Krag can
very-
no longer hit me!
I think it's very important that we talk about me for a second. I just want to get back to the game.
Now it's
so we can
probably
talk about
time to
me.
address comments more.
Oh, goodness
I'll talk
gracious.
about me right now.
Okay.
Ben Mays says Alex's opening is still my fave. The look of disgust on her face is perfect.
That's great.
Thank you, Ben.
I just had a really
What?
Is it about you?
Well, it is. But that's a good point, Lear. Thank you for pointing that out. Everyone's against me.
What? Go, say it.
When I scroll the scroll into my book, is
It
the
is
scroll
back in.
used?
Yes, it uses up the scroll.
Great, cool. That's what I thought.
Okay.
James, oh no, I'll let you read that one.
James Watlington says, Lyra, I want your shirt. Hoping you kill something tonight.
Aw.
Hey, James, what's up? Yes, you can get my shirt at...
WICtheseries.com.
And
That's
then
where
there's a
you can
shop.
purchase
You just go to the shop, and then you can scroll down and see. You
And
can
pick
get
a
this in a
color.
T-shirt. You can get it in a
Tank top?
There are no tank tops for gentlemen, though,
No?
so you'd have to wear the...
Not yet.
You could actually get a regular t-shirt, cut the sleeves off, or you could wear a woman's tank top. It's very slimming.
But yes, you should totally go and get
But
that.
yes, there's actually a
Thank
link
you.
on our page. The website link on our page will take you directly to the shop if you would like to do that. Now,
Let's start.
can
Come
we
on.
go already?
Yes.
28 for alarm.
You have alarm in your book.
He's still talking about himself.
Weren't you
Cat
supposed
Glenn.
to do this on your break?
He was. Cat Glenn says, I love these little films to fill in the break. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks for
Cat.
watching them.
Ooh.
Oh, he doesn't have an alchemy station again, doesn't he?
That's true.
He lost it.
Kyle D. Adams coming in strong with the hate here. We may not be winners like Nathan, but at least we aren't losers like Marcus.
Yes,
You know, Kyle, I do want to point out to you that I had an adventure tonight with a lady. While she was imaginary, I did have it. You, friend,
You
just
don't
watched.
remember it.
You just
Trolls
watched.
trolling.
You don't remember.
Trolls.
You
I don't
just
know.
watched, Kyle.
Is he a human,
Hurry
or
up.
is he
Roll.
actually a wizard that is a troll but is
So it's
pretending to
polymorphed
be a
into
human?
a
Yes,
troll?
exactly.
Yeah.
Crag says, the salmon pillow Crag is slumped over. Looks tired. You're hiding.
23 for mirror
You're hiding
image.
because you can't
You have
handle
mirror
this
image
one.
in your book.
He also said, I have my dice and character sheet here with me. Put me in, coach.
Aw,
We would love
Krag.
to, but you're not here.
Come home to us.
Yes, we're also missing the
Stay where you
chocolate-flavored
are.
almonds. I need
Yes,
Stay
but
where you
know,
are.
You left a couple other things, and so we've
Crag.
been enjoying the espresso beans.
He'll be back next week.
Yes, we'll be ready for him. Also, Benjamin Snyder says, Lyra, in a voice only bats can hear, and a unicorn.
I was higher than that.
We're just waiting for him
Yes.
to get his spells
No, I
in.
know.
23 for reduced person.
I know, I'm just waiting for this
These are
guy.
really good rolls.
Finally.
He saved them all for right
Saving
now.
them all
You know
for
what?
this.
This is good. We need you to be ready. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
I'm
waiting.
I really don't like this guy.
Oh, but I'm ready.
Kyle D. Adams says, touche, Marcus, touche, but did you actually do things with said woman? Can you remember? And
Well-
she didn't seem very satisfied.
Not
Kyle, it's
satisfied.
very clear that I either did something or I did nothing. We don't know.
She's in very
33
little.
for
Wow.
invisibility.
You have invisibility in your book.
Yeah.
Didn't he already?
No, I've never had invisibility.
You said vanish, which
Oh,
is a
vanish,
lesser
yes.
version of
Are you
the
almost
spell.
done?
Yep, almost.
Okay. I'm just curious.
It was called
I
aggressive
take out my 6 feet of rope, I go down in the box, I go get my 6 feet of rope, I come back out of the box, and I start jumping rope.
Cool.
Oh,
All in the
Wow.
time that this is going on.
It says 13.
26 for web.
Okay, web's in your book.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Josh Schoen says, ready to seize, quickly
Lyra,
stride, boldly
do you know
forth
which-
as what do?
Lara, do you know which spells you're preparing for the day? You have that all set? Okay.
I prepared over the break.
Okay, well,
Kinda like
great.
you mentioned
Somebody
to
did
do.
Fantastic news.
something over the break, and
I
somebody
peed.
Are there any other
I
specific
peed.
preparations you guys want to make before heading out?
No. No.
Our disguise kits, should we do that now, or should we do that later?
You would probably do that closer to.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Crag says you have a tiny wand, Marcus.
He actually didn't say who. We just figured it was about you.
Well, obviously.
Ben Mays says, premature magic missile. Sorry, Marcus, I had to.
Don't apologize, Ben.
Don't be sorry, I had to too.
That's very funny. So can we go?
We're waiting for Marcus.
I'm ready.
He says he has a couple more.
How many
No,
more?
I'm done.
All
What
right, let's go, and we're gonna do this thing for Horatio because, fine, I want to do it.
Do we even know where we're going?
No, we're
You've
gonna
chosen
go
your
with
third
them.
level spells, correct?
Okay.
What?
You have your third level spells? Because if you gotta move on that. You gotta pick those.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick them when the time comes.
Not when you're memorizing spells and ready to cast them in the moment.
Oh my
Which ones you
goodness.
taken?
I have decided, using my intelligence, cunning, and wit, that clearly I will take slow
Okay.
as one of my 3rd level spells,
Slow.
and fireball.
We're all dead. He's gonna kill us all.
What? No, don't.
Fireball?
Do lightning.
He's gonna kill us all.
Stop it.
He's gonna
Dark
burn down a
side.
house.
Stop
he's
that.
gonna burn down 12 houses, and he's just gonna kill us all.
Then
Yes.
I will.
Doc thinks
Well,
it's hilarious.
Doc.
He's going to kill us all, Doc.
Tech team is quite excited for Fireball.
I thought you were
Marcus is excited for Fireball. Everybody else is
prepared
now
light.
dreading
I
the
need to. I
horrible
wearing
fiery
gloves
death
in level.
they're all
Yeah,
going to be
prepared it.
subject
Okay.
to.
Great.
The only
That's the
joy
answer I
I'm
wanted.
finding in all of this is that Horatio will probably die as well.
Because there's nothing on here for level.
Oh no, friend. I'm staying well back from the action.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
No, Horatio, I wasn't talking to you, Horatio, in person. I was talking to Evil JimJam.
Are you guys almost done?
I'm ready.
All of us, we're ready.
I'm just,
Let's
you know,
go.
looking at all the cool things I get to do.
Boldly forth to the mouse and moth.
Okay, let's.
We're walking. Can we do this?
All right,
Great,
we're all
yeah,
walking.
we did the thing.
We're all walking.
Yeah,
we're all
great.
walking.
Breakfast at the mouse and moth.
Great,
You have
would you like
breakfast.
some? You can't have this. Actually,
You have breakfast.
We'll pretend.
It's a lovely breakfast. Horatio is there. He seems quite at ease, well prepared for the adventure.
I don't blink when I'm looking at him.
Will you hurry
Of
up?
course not. Your eyes get
Hurry up.
very dry.
Would you like some?
Okay.
They're cinnamon almonds. Guys, I really suggest them.
Thank you.
You eat, and after eating,
I can just.
Wow.
keep eating right now.
Horatio seems quite ready to go. Are you?
I'm ready.
We don't know what we're doing, but yes.
Well,
I
did you not
suppose.
strategize? Did you not come up with a plan?
We're gonna hide, cast sleep,
I
and
think
then...
that we're just gonna go.
Oh, by the
You're
way,
gonna tell us what to do.
did you memorize sleep?
No. Was I supposed to?
Well, this has started out to be a
It
wonderful
is late
adventure.
enough.
How many
Okay.
spells can I prepare at a higher level? I know I have that feat.
What do you?
Sleep.
Just
I prepared at 2nd level.
oh, it's just based on your spell slots. Like you could do every spell heightened. It just has to be
Oh, okay.
the spell slot. It's just dependent on how many spell slots you have available.
I'm just gonna eat. I am bored. I'm gonna start eating.
I want to
I'm just
kill
waiting until
things.
we are able to stride boldly forth.
I'm ready to stride boldly. Damon Geisler says, stride impatiently
Horatio,
forth.
did you prep sleep?
And here
Oh,
we
yeah,
are,
I have.
still at the mouse and moth.
We're about
Is
to
anyone
go.
surprised?
Nope.
I'm not.
What are you waiting for? Go do the adventure that I am clearly on and am only writing things and not halting you in any way whatsoever. All of you go.
I think he's
Do
mad.
what you do, Quigley.
Horatio, which way do we go?
Like all 3 of them are just, this is to do what? To sit and imagine? Go do the thing.
He's a little upset right now. Because I feel like Marcus
Do what? To sit and imagine? I'm imagining us striding boldly forth on the trail
Then
with
we
Horatio.
do.
We
Hey.
are doing that.
You
All
are
right,
led
I'll eat while we
on the eastern road out of town. You walk for a while, several hours.
man.
You are led through into the forest to the
Into the
east,
forest.
part of the east,
Into the
through the
woods.
wooded paths. You soon, Quigley, make a survival check.
Oh no, already?
Oh, I'm very good at survival.
Yeah, just not perception.
Not
Now
at
we
all
know.
on perception.
Yeah, now we know.
Right. Fire up the dice! Come! 13 plus 4 gives me a 17.
17. Okay. You do indeed find an area. You are assured as you walk that this is the path that the wagon will be taking. It will be making a stop in Embry. If you could catch it before Embry, that's really the best point. And then from Embry, it goes on to Anderley. You find a spot with your 17 survival check with dense tree cover, allowing you a good view of the road while having plenty of places to hide. The road itself is wide enough for a wagon drawn by a team, and the tree line on the north and south side of the road comes right up to it, allowing you to be right on top of your enemies before they even know you are there, provided you wait for the most opportune moment.
Ooh, Pirates of the Caribbean.
You are free to make any preparations for the area that you'd like, or you can just lie in wait.
So, we all use the disguise kit, yes?
Yes.
We
No.
all-
Marcus doesn't have one.
No,
Oh, he can go invisible?
You don't want to do the disguise kit?
What disguise?
We need disguises. I don't want to get caught by these people. You have to put it on, because if they know it's you, they're going to assume that it's the rest of us. Horatio doesn't get a disguise kit.
Sorry, man.
Of course not. I use magic.
Right? So, disguise, disguise, disguise. I don't care what you have to say for wearing a disguise.
I'm gonna drink a glamour
Okay.
and be Johann Mendeleev.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
I don't see this going through.
So what does this disguise thing look like? I'm just curious, as Diana.
What do you want it to look like?
A
You know that
ninja.
disguise self will last 10 minutes per level. And you know that that's 50 minutes if you got it from Cadwell.
Well, I will drink it when it is more,
Okay, I just-
more,
yeah, gotcha.
more the opportune moments.
What do
The
we
disguise
look
can look like anything you want. All you have to do is roll a disguise check.
like? Okay. Okay, who's going first?
I will.
Go, Lyra, go.
16.
Whoa.
Okay.
Do you have a modifier to it?
Yeah. We haven't rolled for this modifier yet.
Disguise.
Oh.
+2.
+2, so I got 18.
Nice.
And you get a +2 for the kit.
Oh.
+2, 20.
Okay.
Wow.
Like
See?
a 20.
What do you want to look like?
A ninja.
You can change the color of your hair. You can
What?
just
Okay.
camouflage your face.
Oh,
you
hell
can
yeah.
Oh gosh,
make
I don't
yourself
know.
look older, make yourself look
no.
younger.
Oh, I got one. Oh, please, oh, please.
Can I think about it while he does his?
Yes.
Okay.
Go, Quigley, go. I hope you get like a really low number.
9 + 4 gives me 13.
I know
13?
what
Okay.
I want.
What do you want to look like?
I'm going to try my best to look like Horatio Swan.
Okay.
Great. I know what I want.
All right. You know that with the beard, it's very difficult to do
Well,
that.
I
But,
mean,
you know, you do your best.
I should go shave it right now, right? No! No, 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 no.
I would like to look like sassafras.
Okay. You do your best to make yourself look like Sassafras. It's not an exact replica, but with the tools you are able to
doing
make
my
it
best.
fairly
I'm
convincing.
doing
Who can I be?
Be
From a
sassafras
distance,
too.
maybe.
Sassafras. What?
From a distance, maybe you managed to make
I
yourself look.
tried.
Okay, let me roll.
I did my
Let me
best.
see.
I did roll a
gosh.
20, so I think I did a pretty good job.
17 plus my 6.
She did also a very good job.
Did you add the +2 for the kit?
17 plus 6 is
23.
23, 24, 25.
Okay.
Holy cow. Who am I going to look like? Should I, Sassafras too?
Yeah, you should
Just look like
we could
Lyra.
be twins.
No,
You
let
should
me be a
disguise yourself as
girl.
Lyra.
No, the whole point.
Fine.
You should be Amy.
Who's... Ew.
No.
No.
We feel bad for her already.
Theo, what are you trying to do? Get this poor woman killed? She's like,
Kyle D. Adams says, I think Krag is raging in the chat room.
Uh-oh.
And Neil Manganiello,
Manganelio?
that's the one. You've never been hit by a lightning bolt, have you? No, but
Please.
someone's about to be hit by a fireball.
Nathan Reel, who was our winner from the first half of the episode, says, destroy us all! Because that's when I was screaming about how you're going to destroy us
Yeah,
all.
I'm gonna cast fireball on Quigley.
Don't waste it.
Just now, just to see it.
Just for funsies?
Just to see it.
Okay, wait. I gotta think of who I'm gonna look like.
This section? It's very nice.
I
can't
don't
use it.
know.
Do sassafras.
Jamie, who should I look like?
I think she'd
like
be
Jamie.
twins.
Say it, say it, say it. Yes, just say it.
I was gonna say Petunia.
Who's
That's the.
boar?
That's a boar.
Okay, I'm gonna look like Petunia.
Okay. Essentially, the effect that you get is that you're basically wearing a Halloween. You get the Halloween mask effect. You're clearly a person, but your features are obscured enough by the red paint and the fake tusks and
Great.
the jutting brow
Yes.
that you look like you look like somebody who
I
has
look
a
like
very
a demon?
elaborate Halloween costume.
Oh,
Can
okay.
they tell that?
of a boar.
Like, can I look and be like, how do I look? Will they not recognize me?
Is that you, Horatio?
Alex, you are a little less than impressed with Quigley's disguise. It won't hold up to close scrutiny. But chances are, if somebody doesn't know him, they won't recognize who he is right off the bat. They just won't recognize who he's trying to be.
Until he screams, I stride boldly.
Right,
forward."
then they'll know. You notice that Lyra did a surprisingly good job at disguising herself. You can actually even tell that she's kind of going for a sassafras look.
I'm gonna put.
I climb up in a tree.
Climb up in a tree.
Oh.
What? These are important things to note when you're setting up an ambush. What weapons do you have ready? Do you have any traps set out? Do you have any things set out? Do you have
bear traps.
thinking about it while you have this time?
I'm gonna die.
I can't use
Krag,
any of
come
the bear
back. I'm
traps.
gonna die.
I can't use any of the bear
We are
traps.
the
because-
worst ambushers ever.
That's my speciality, is the bear trap.
People know that?
People
How
know
many
that.
people know that?
Everybody.
The
I say-
lobsters came back to town and told everybody that
Yes.
Squire Quigley used his bear traps.
Yes.
I said, Quigley,
Oh.
did you want to use, code names?
That's a good point.
Yes, Lord Marcus.
That's what I knew.
Why don't we call you
Amy.
Lord M?
No, I like Amy.
No, why don't you call me Johann Mendeleev?
Oh.
Oh, that's what you. Oh.
All right. Is that who you're going to be?
Yeah.
That's what he
That's
is.
so rude because you chased him. Fine, whatever. All right, we'll call you Johann Mendeleev. We'll call you Sassafras. We'll call you Pig Girl.
No, Petunia.
And, Petunia. Yes, we'll call you Petunia, and we'll call him by his first name, Horatio.
You could be Swan.
And I'll be Swan.
No.
What?
Why?
We don't want him to know who Horatio is.
All right.
How's he going to broker the deal and sell all the stuff?
So we'll call him Invisible Man, and we'll call me Horatio Swan.
No,
While
you
we're discussing
dummy.
this, is something happening?
Nothing has happened yet. You guys.
I've climbed
just
up in the
chilling
tree.
in
I've
the
got
trees.
my spear. I've got the spear that I'm going to throw. I've got the entangled net that I'm going to entangle people with. I've got my throwing axe. It's all just set up next to me. I've got my sword
In the tree?
there.
On his table in the tree. Yeah.
No, it's like this. I'm laying on a very sturdy tree branch.
Oh,
In front of me, I've got my
Don't make
throwing
him roll.
axe, my spear, ready at the ready,
Have you
and the entangled net.
Have you fans shared this half of the episode yet for your chance to win treasure, loot, awesomeness provided by Paizo? All you have to do is hit the share button on this Facebook video right now while we are live. Make sure you live in the US or Canada and use the hashtag dragons and stuff when you do it. And if your share is not public, then we will never see your name and you will never ever be eligible. So make sure when you hit the share button that you double check the privacy settings on that particular share, that particular post of yours, and make sure it's set to public.
And lots of times we hear music, and it's really awesome too. And you can get that at
.com.
Sirenscape.com.
go do it because it
.com.
really does make the adventure really.
Why do I get the feeling that you don't know these links?
I do. Sirenscape.com. Sirenscape. Sorry, I tried to say it fast.
I can't believe I look like a freaking pig.
Okay.
Thanks, Jamie.
Alex.
So
I've-
if anything happens and they try and go away with the cart, I'm going to throw the spear into the wheel and break the cart.
All right, I'm gonna climb up a tree too.
Okay,
There
you
it
climb
is.
up a tree. Do you want to be near Quigley, away from Quigley?
Away from Quigley.
Okay. Are you on the north or the south side of the road?
What
So-
side are you on?
So let me just picture this. So we have this map here. We're over here somewhere, and
Here, face it this way. Look
Yes.
how cool this looks,
Where's
guys.
it looks so
Anderley?
cool.
I drew it.
well, they have to go through Embry first.
So I'll be on the north side. I'll be.
I'll be on the south.
No,
side.
that's not the north. That would be east side.
north. I'll be on the south. The road goes to the east and to the west.
Right,
So you'll be
so-
on the north side. I'll be on the south
Oh,
side.
we're on the
So
sides of the
where
road. Okay. Yes. I'm on
At
the
the
north.
place of logic and reason.
Right. Where's that?
So you're on the south, you're on the north. So we've got Quigley,
They're gonna.
Alex,
I'm gonna interrupt this
Road.
deep planning sesh.
Yeah?
Why?
Well, group, I know that I said Krag would be the leader, but Krag's not here, and I really do think you need a leader because you guys are screwing this all up.
I'm
you
up
have
in a
two
tree.
amazing spellcasters here to help you out, and you haven't asked what spells are prepared to help you in the carnage ahead.
Why do we have to ask
We
you
already
that?
know
You should
he's
know
gonna cast
what-
sleep. If that doesn't work,
Swanee, what'd you prepare today?
Well, obviously I have sleep.
Obviously, as do I.
I also have grease and alarm.
Grease and alarm? Well, alarm is super helpful. That's what we
A
need.
pure object which we'll need when we
shouldn't
make
ask
our
him
way
that.
off with the cargo. Hideous laughter, which is only good against one person, but it will effectively nullify them for
Oops. Sorry.
suggestion, which I tend to use as a personal defensive spell if someone gets too close to me. And
Lyra's
stone
been
skin,
known
which
to
I'll
do
be
that.
casting upon myself in order to make sure that I am safe.
I'm sorry, which one?
I hear horses.
Oh, you have stone skin, do you?
Well, yes.
I heard it too.
How
I'm gonna
interesting.
climb a tree.
That you've said that.
I'm up a tree. I don't know which one.
We hear horses.
I mean,
Yeah, are there just people walking up and down this path while we're...
No, so far nobody has disturbed you.
What time of day is
like
this?
Swiss Family Robinson.
It's still relatively early in the day.
And
Family
when does
Robinson.
Swanee say that they're going to come through?
Sometime in the next few hours. I don't know an exact time.
Great. Okay.
This is
Well,
the casing. This is the lying in wait.
And they're coming from the west.
Yes. They would
So
be
then
doing-
obviously we want you to cast alarm over there.
Okay. Excellent.
So some ways down the path. Sorry, I'm making a plan that's
No.
good. So if you guys want to interrupt with your ideas, feel free.
Did anyone say anything, or were we letting him talk?
She's just
and he
asking
wanted
if
to
we're
make a
going to
point?
kill you.
Oh,
Say
they are
you,
talking.
but okay.
You're not killing.
Friends,
Killing is not
I'm also drawing
necessary.
a little diagram of of where you guys are positioning yourself, just so you're aware. So we've got an alarm over here down the road.
Yes.
We've got Alex on the north side of the road. We've got Quigley on the south side of the road.
Yes.
And then when you guys position yourselves, we'll get the rest of you in there.
So they're coming from the west to the east?
From the west to the east,
Great, so we would put the alarm further down to the west.
of course.
And I will, of course, cast message on everyone so that I can communicate with everyone. And then I will obviously be casting web upon them as soon as they show up.
Excellent choice.
Get as many of them stuck as we can. And then I say we hit them with sleep.
Oh, yes.
And I kill him.
I also can.
No, not. You don't have to kill them.
Why?
Because in the off chance that Quigley is dumb enough to speak and they know his voice and they're able to identify him, because everyone else will be disguised very well and very well and whatever that is. And then they will want retribution, and if we have killed people, retribution will be much higher than gold.
I have a question.
You're not Horatio. You're just a weird
He's a
thing.
swan.
So we're not killing these guys. I thought we were gonna kill him.
I
I
did
was
too.
getting ready to get my crossbow
Here's
out.
the thing. I can also do sun metal.
Yeah, we don't. It's fine. You do your little
Oh,
divine
he
things.
is
Wow.
discounting everything that you can. See, this is why people think that you don't like being a part of the group, and because you think you're far superior to everyone. Well, meanwhile, this cart could be pulling up right now. I'm up in the tree, and I've got a spear in hand.
Remind me not to.
I stop and I go,
He's at the
Quigley,
belly of a
is that why-
freaking toad.
do you think that's why Amy was mad at me?
Yes, because you're narcissistic, you're rude,
You
and you
can be
discount
very,
everybody.
It's not the time to argue about this.
I'm not
Lyra.
arguing. I'm just telling the truth.
I think you're a value to the group in your own way. And
Nope. You missed it right there. Just that one little bit.
where was it?
Just
Value.
In your own way.
Oh, in her own way. Lyra, you are a value to this group in some way. And
Remind me not to save him when he's in the belly of a toad next time.
Oh yes, I believe we all helped in that scenario.
Hurry
so,
up.
Lyra, you are a value to this group in such a way.
A lot of ways.
Nathan Reel says Marcus
the
will
one.
roll a 1 and plant the fireball between his feet. Won't that be a fun take?
Wouldn't it?
No, I'll just put it right over there.
I'm going to climb a tree near.
And if things go
Quigley.
poorly, fireball is the option. And then we disperse. And we meet back in Trapsboro if things go bad. But we also have the message spell to help us relocate each other.
J Knight 2016 says, "Hi Lyra," and he is Twitch. Is he on Twitch?
Yeah, J Knight's on Twitch.
Hey Jay.
Hi Jay, thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you.
Obviously, if you're watching us on Twitch, thanks for tuning in. And you should check us out on Facebook. Hit the share button so you can win some prizes. Use hashtag dragons and stuff with your share. Make it public. That's the one.
Ready, go.
All right.
Lyra is a value
prepared.
to the team.
Okay, Marcus, where do you wish to be set up? Alex is on the north side of the road. Quigley and Lyra have
So
taken
range
up.
on web again?
It's pretty long, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be wherever. I'll be on the opposite side of the road of Horatio.
Horatio will set up shop wherever you want him to be. You can dictate
So Horatio and I will be
leave when
towards the
things go
back,
poorly.
towards further to the east. We'll be the furthest to the east.
Yes.
He'll be on the north side and I'll be on the south side.
that. Okay.
So that way I can keep my eye on him, correct? I know where he is.
Here's what the shuttle looks like now. Okay? Carmaga would be coming from this side. It would hit the alarm, and then it would get in here with you guys.
Yes,
Okay.
unbeknownst to Lord Marcus, I'm more worried about Horatio
I
than
know.
I am. So I've got more of my eye on him than I have this quarry of things coming through.
Excellent.
So I look at Horatio and I say, let us know when the alarm happens.
Yes, of course.
When do you want to strike? When they're between us?
Well, these sound like decisions that for our tactical mastermind.
Tactical team, Lyra, when would you like us to strike?
I thought we weren't killing anyone, you guys
Yeah.
just said.
Strike in the term of use web.
Yes,
Oh.
when they're in the...
In the middle,
In the
middle
kill
of the
box.
formation.
In the middle of the formation. That's when we'll strike.
No. You're here, someone's here, someone's here, someone's here, someone's here. In the middle.
Yes.
Is that the kill box?
Yes.
Yes. Or a little bit further in. A little bit in?
You want it further in?
No, right near us.
Never mind.
Okay.
Because he's gonna run away scared. He's gonna run away scared. Oh, we're wizards. We can't be touched. Ah!
All right, well, we need the whole team, so we are missing Krag. I'm going to need everyone to be on their best game and best behavior to not disappear
I
unless it's
promise
helping
we
us.
absolutely do not need Krag. And you will see.
Well, we will find out.
You will see in this encounter when I unleash the power of the universe.
And then
And then we
Team
get into
leader.
a huddle.
I say team leader.
We just huddled right there.
I was not part of the huddle.
We got into a huddle.
I was part of putting my hand in to give you guys confidence.
That was a
in
huddle
your
right there.
He
leader.
totally brought it in.
During the wait time, I'll be trying to make Lyra feel better. And
But here's the thing.
You're
we're up in a
pretty far
tree.
from Lyra.
Yeah, you're really
He
far.
cast message
Although
on
you
us.
can
I can
speak
cast
to
message.
her, right?
Yeah,
yes,
so
you can speak to her, but
I was be like,
Can anyone else hear
hey,
him?
I say, hey Lyra, you know what? I'm really sorry about that. You are very valuable. Quite honestly, in this group,
I can't.
you know, you can heal us, and you can't hear me. I'm only talking to her.
Oh.
I say, you can heal us. You have your own power in the universe.
Excuse me.
You're incredibly talented. Thank you for being a part of the team.
I don't know how to respond.
Did we hear anything yet?
Because I think he might be being genuine, so I want to say thank you, but at the
we all
same
be a
time...
little quieter. My spell has been breached.
I'm sorry, what?
I talk to each person and I say,
Play the penis game.
What?
No. No.
What is happening?
I'm just like, penis,
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 penis.
penis.
What did I just
I'm
miss?
just kidding. We did.
Nah, of course, just a joke. A light penis game before we get into the action, everyone.
So high school.
What in the world?
We never heard of that game.
What
No,
in
I played
the
that at Disney
world?
World.
Tell me about it.
You never played that game?
We'll tell you about it later. We got a game to play right now.
What just happened? Why did everyone start saying
Because you're
penis?
supposed to say it louder and louder. Who can say it louder and louder, like in public? Doesn't matter. We're in this.
Why?
It's because you're stupid.
Lyra
and you're a kid
asking
and
why.
doing it. It was fun.
Anyway,
I don't know what's happening.
Jim, my ready to action is when they reach the quote-unquote kill box, I'll be casting a web.
now with the way the web, you anchor it between 2 points. So it would be the tree line and probably the wagon itself. Do you want to coat the northern side so that the north end gets all stuffed
Why
with
can't I
web,
go
or
from
the
one
south?
tree to the other tree across the path?
You could, but I assumed you wanted to catch as much of the wagon in it as possible. But you also want to be able to move to the wagon. You know that moving through your own web is very difficult.
So, and I say, I whisper.
I'm gonna see which. If both sides are equal, I'll cast it on my side, which is the south side.
Yeah.
If both sides are not equal in terms of people traveling with them,
Yeah.
then I will cast it on the heavier side of people.
I should point out, you can do what you wanted to do. You just know that would basically block all walking access to, until the web's clear, you can't get to the wagon either.
Right.
Is your only problem there.
I whisper to Lord Marcus. I say, Lord Marcus, remind Lady Alex non-lethal damage.
You hear the wagon coming.
Hey, Alex. Try your best not to murder.
And the steady clop of horses' hooves drawing ever nearer. The voices of men and women carry through the woods. The first sign of the caravan you actually see are two men walking abreast down the road. They are armed and lightly armored, but appear to be confident and nonchalant in their manner. About 20 feet behind them, a horse pulls a large covered wagon onward. Atop the wagon sits another armed guard, and beside the wagon there are more guards keeping pace, 2 on each side, one on the north side, one on the south side. You wait a moment longer, and sure enough, you soon see that there are 2 more guards beyond the wagon, keeping a rear guard about 20 feet behind. So there's 20 feet in front, 20 feet behind, and then 2 on either side.
So 7 total guards.
I want to try to cast in a way to get the front guard and the middle guard and the wagon.
Okay, so it's a 20-foot burst. So
Is
you
it
would
20-foot radius or 20-foot diameter?
It's a 20-foot radius.
It's great, so I could get both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to get the middle guard, the front guard, and the wagon on the south side, which is my side, right?
All right. Okay. The wagon moves. Nobody seems to have any idea that you're there. The wagon moves into position, and
I'm going to drink my glamour.
Okay,
And then,
drink your glamour.
and then cast.
okay, you drink your glamour. You cast.
My
There-
ready to action is if the
And I think of Johann Mendeleev.
if the cart seems to be moving forward in a way through his web, I'm going to throw the spear into the wheel well in order to stop it from moving.
Okay. Here's what happens. There is a burst of magic that expands out roughly between the front guard and the wagon itself. The front half of the wagon, the team of horses pulling it, the person atop the wagon, and you said north or south? Sorry, I don't remember.
South.
South? Okay.
South, front guard, and mid guard.
Yeah. And several of the guards are suddenly engulfed in a huge mass of expanding, sticky webbing that fills the area completely. The horses panic, but are completely enwrapped in this stuff and cannot bolt or move. The wagon itself comes to a screeching halt. There is an immediate cry of alarm from several of the guards down below, and the rear guard begins to rush up towards the scene of this magical occurrence. Let's roll initiative.
Can I cast resistance on everybody?
It is a
Before we
touch spell,
start?
so you can cast it on
Quigley?
yourself or Quigley.
All right, I cast it on Quigley.
Okay, Quigley, you have a +1 to your saving throws for a minute.
This dice is cracking me up today.
Oh. 12 plus 6, I got 18.
You got what?
18.
18?
With my 2 bonus to initiative, I got a 3, Jim.
Cool.
With my +6, I have a 25.
Good, way up there. And Alex?
13. I rolled a 13 plus my 4.
Okay, get you a 17, which puts you right in the middle.
You know what's really sad
Quigley,
is that Krags isn't up there.
you were at the top of the round.
I'm fine with it.
Being on the south side, you
Here
can see
next
that the
week.
2 guards down below you that were guarding the cart, that were pacing the cart, are completely cocooned in.
I forgot to say that previous to this, I have gotten rope out of mine and out of my box and left it on the side,
I think you
Side
did say
of
that.
on the side of the road.
Okay.
It's
Okay, so
somewhat
it's
hidden.
out there. Okay. You can see that there are 2 guards rolling around. They are completely covered in this massive sticky web. They seem to be completely immobilized by it. The horses are panicking. You can hear their screams. You can see that the 4 guard has been completely wrapped up in this cocoon of webbing. But there are 4 other guys who
Ooh, I
are
love this
currently free
music.
and rushing towards trying to figure out what to do next.
I am going to hold my action until one of 2 things happens.
Okay.
The first would be if sleep is cast, I will jump down and immobilize the other people who are not affected by sleep with non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Jumping down and drawing my sword.
Okay.
Trying to land on one of them.
Okay.
The other option would be if they all go forward, leaving the rear of their placement behind, I will try and jump down behind them.
Krag said, Lyra, salmon pillow Krag is there for you though.
Lyra.
I miss Krag.
I'm okay without him.
Lyra, what are you doing?
I would like to cast seasickness With one of the scrolls that I have.
Nice. Okay. Where you want to center it? If you center it on the cart, there's a good chance you would catch everybody.
Yep, that's it.
Dylan Kaiser says the clothespin lost their Lego tops.
I know.
Didn't
Krag
lose
has
them.
those,
It's just
sadly.
that Sir Krag has them.
Krag is the one who's got those, so you're not rolling
One.
for that. You don't have to roll.
Oh, I
You
thought
just
I
cast
did.
the spell. I just have to make a save against it.
No, you
Oh,
do have
okay.
to roll this, which is a D4,
Oh, okay.
to see how many rounds.
3.
Nice.
3 rounds. I thought I said 5
Good.
though.
Okay.
It's 5.
Anyone who leaves it suffers 1d4 rounds of sickness. So
Okay.
yes. So it lasts for 5 rounds, but anyone leaving it
Right.
suffers it for 3 rounds.
Right.
So I cast seasickness on this group.
Okay. A huge cloud of noxious pink fog suddenly bursts into. Yes, because I just said so.
I like
What
pink.
color do you want?
You
it to
hate
be?
pink?
Purple.
Good.
Can it be gold?
Can it be what?
Gold.
Fine. It's gold colored. Gold colored cloud makes everybody sick. You hear a lot of retching and coughing down below you. That takes us to their turn. There is a mass of panic. You see that several people hop out of the wagon. 4 more people come out of the wagon and begin to move around, trying desperately to figure out what's going on. Several of the people.
11 of them.
Yes. Several people begin looking up into the trees, trying to discern where these attacks are coming from. One of them points towards you two and says, "There's people up in the trees." You see that the people that just got out of the cart take up a position about 10 feet away from the wagon itself and draw light crossbows and begin firing up into the trees at the lot of you, at you
Killing
two.
them.
Bring
I'm
it
just
on!
I'm just gonna
Quigley.
dodge. Like Sassafras would.
Your flat-footed AC, because you cannot dodge while you are in the tree.
Oh man.
19.
Why are you
Your
looking-
flat-footed is 19?
Yes.
Okay. One of these crossbow bolts is going to hit you,
All right.
and you're going to take 6 points of damage.
All right.
Lyra, your flat-footed AC.
It's 14.
Both bolts are going to miss you. And those men begin furiously reloading. Several of the men who are down in the webbing are trying to struggle free, but are totally enwrapped in the webbing and cannot seem to break out. Several of the other people who are rushing towards the scene, they get caught in this thick cloud of fog, and they begin moving. They flee it. They move back away, taking up a position near where the men with the crossbows are, but unable to take any further action this round.
And then Horatio goes.
And then Horatio goes.
Yeah!
Horatio casts a spell.
Of course he does. Good old Swanee.
But he doesn't cast the spell that we want him to. I'm sure.
3 of the men who were loading crossbows, there is a burst near their feet of magic, and they begin to slide across the ground, each of them spilling on their ass and sliding on some mysterious substance that has appeared at their feet.
But
and then
he
it's Alex's
didn't
turn.
cast sleep.
Now it's Alex's turn. Alex.
I take out my crossbow and I start shooting at the crossbow guys.
Okay. Hold on one second.
We're going to be in so much trouble with
They're shooting you guys.
Web.
This is the Sixes.
Okay,
this
that's what
isn't
I
the
thought.
leaders of the
Okay,
Sixes.
I look like a freaking pig. I'm not gonna know who the hell I am.
Go ahead and make it. Okay, so there are guys that are trapped in webbing. They are pretty much helpless, and you would easily hit them and deal your sneak attack damage.
No, I'm gonna do the guys with the crossbows.
Okay, there is one who's on his feet, who's still reloading, and 3 of them have just slipped and fallen.
The one
for a
that's
reason.
reloading.
One that's reloading. Okay, go ahead and fire.
So do I roll with my 20? My D20?
It's just that, and I think you're adding 7 to your attack.
9 plus 7.
16.
Is 16, which is not quite enough to hit him. Your bolt barely misses.
So it's 1 roll.
Alexander Beecroft, finally, a good battle.
Mox.
And Dylan Kaiser complaining about not being here in person. JimJam pointing at you two works real well on camera. Wait, who? That's what Dylan's saying about you, Jim, and your
Saying
poor
hashtag what
terribleness.
Gotcha.
My turn?
It's your turn.
Great. Bunch of people are in the web. They're not getting out.
No,
There's 3 people on the ground.
on the ground.
Then there are more people behind them, still
Yes.
sick.
Yes.
I can't sleep on those people.
Okay. Two fall down.
That's
Sleep.
a level 2 sleep.
2 fall down. Sleep.
Nice.
That leaves us with 2 up, 1 with a crossbow. Everybody else is otherwise incapacitated.
Brian Summer going with a dated reference here. Gene Wilder and Terry Gard jump out of the back of the wagon. Marty Feldman whips the horses forward. Oh, sorry, wrong show. Thanks, Brian. The young
Excellent
kids
work.
really get that. It really speaks to the young generation.
I don't know that
I don't know
show.
that.
By the way, you can follow us on Instagram.
Don't worry,
At Dragons and Stuff Show. If you haven't already, check it out. Mrs. Quigley, who you saw earlier, does some terrific, fantastic work on that, and a lot of it. So it would mean a lot to her and a lot to us if you, even if you just check it out. You don't have to follow, but hey, why not?
Please follow.
Go
If
do
you're
it
gonna go,
anyways.
yeah.
You're gonna do it, yeah, right? Go the whole 9 yards.
Absolutely
Follow the
follow.
darn thing and see the
Yeah.
photos
Yes.
and the
Just
gifts.
Like, don't just go to
Follow
the
it.
page. That's silly.
Just follow it.
Just do it.
Just
click the follow.
Do it, Anakin. Follow it.
What's going on? What's happening?
I don't know. Oh,
Okay.
it's calculating something.
Next round, make sure that if you have a spell active, you are keeping track of its duration and how long it will last.
Craig
Quigley.
says, I would have finished this already. Body count would have been high, but we would have the griffin eggs. Craig, you'd be caught in web right now. And grease and seasickness.
He'd be so pissed off.
All of those things would be bad for you. No, he has the ring, so he can
Yeah, he
avoid
can actually
the
move through web
grease.
easily.
Oh, yeah.
And the web.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep,
We could have
you
had
move through all of that
griffin
easily.
So, will you tell me what area is affected with this seasickness? It's
All of
basically
them.
the front
She
is
centered it
webbed,
around the
the
cart.
middle is.
That's a
She centered it around the cart, so it has expanded over the basically the
even on
battle.
my list. I had
The
it on
men
the
who are with the crossbows had stepped just outside of it, and the people who had fled the fog are just outside of it. But the horses, the wagon, everybody is still like everything below you is just covered in
Oh,
this
the
pink
poor
fog.
horses.
It's okay.
Once again, Alex cares more about animals than
Do
people.
I know if I have
It'd be
resistance,
true.
don't I?
That's very true.
And if I pull up my shirt over my face, will it help me in any of this sickness?
really.
Sorry, dude.
Because you are being affected by a magical effect.
That's
It's
what
not
I'm gonna do.
necessarily about breathing it
But
in.
it would be a fortitude save, right?
Quigley, here's what I want
You
you,
don't
to
know
do
that.
sometime, Quigley.
You
I
have
want
no
you to
idea.
be up in a tree, tie the rope off, and jump, and have it stop you 1 inch above the ground, like Tom Cruise,
Going,
like Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible,
going,
the movie.
going to jump into the sea.
No, oh my gosh. No.
And try and go to grab the griffin eggs.
This is all.
First thing you got to do is make an acrobatics check in order to avoid
We
jumping
were
on
doing
anything
so
you don't
well.
know.
What in the world?
Well, it took to round 2 to go to crap. So here we go.
All right, acrobatics check.
But there's no real crap.
15 plus, let me check what I have now. I believe it's plus 1.
Crag's not here. There's no crap.
Yes. 15 plus 1 plus
God.
4 is it's a jump, isn't it?
Jump.
So
Whatever it
it'd be
says is your
19.
bonuses.
It'd be 19 because the agile breastplate makes me more.
Well,
Agile
just so you know, the
breastplate.
total bonus it was factored in on the sheet, so whatever that bonus was is what you should be at.
But then it says conditional modifiers jump plus 4.
As long as it says that on the sheet, because it automatically does all the calculations for
Yes,
it.
but
so.
it did say
Okay.
jump is different. So
Perfect.
19.
19? Okay,
good
so you
job.
easily land on your feet. However, you land inside the radius of her magical effect. Go
Yes.
ahead and roll a fortitude save.
Yes.
Sirenscape, this
one.
music is
It's
awesome,
awesome.
right now.
I love this right now.
It makes me feel pumped.
11 plus 6 gives me 17.
You manage to stave off the effects of the cloud and feel no ill effects.
And then,
What?
so for
Great.
my second action, instead of doing standard action, I'm going to move to go get the eggs.
Okay, you move up to the back of the wagon, and that's where you will stop for the round. Lyra, you see
Yes.
Quigley jump down, you see him rushing through the cloud. You can see him, he gets to the back of the wagon, and then it's your turn. What do you do?
He's looking for the eggs. Can I cast Sanctuary on him?
You can.
I'm casting Sanctuary on him.
Make sure that's not a touch spell first, and then I'll tell you if you can, actually.
Quigley.
If it is,
if
can
right
I use
now-
the glove to get him?
Good
if you
thinking.
yell, I'm an idiot, I'll yell back at you.
It is a
"You're
touch
an
spell,
idiot."
and you can do that. Yes,
I'm going to
you
use
can
the glove to touch him and give him sanctuary.
Okay, you reach through the magical hole created by the magic of the gloves that you're wearing. Quigley, you feel a light caress on your back, and then a burst of magical energy, and there is a bubble of force now surrounding you,
just go get
protecting
it.
you from harm.
Like
How
caress, huh?
much so?
Nobody can attack you as long as they they have to make a will save in order to be able to attack you.
I think he meant how much of a
And
caress
if
was
once
it?
you hit,
Oh,
no.
that will last for 3 rounds.
Unless he tries to hit somebody, right? And then it.
If he
goes away.
makes an attack, it will negate the spell.
Yeah, don't do that.
Water. Put a bubble in your mouth because I have something important to tell you. We are live at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Friday on Facebook.com/Dragons and Stuff. And I want you to be able to win prizes and possibly interact with me and the other people in this group of, people. So anyways, give us a shout out. Come join us on Fridays and it'd be awesome. Hope to see you there.